Hey there everyone, finally got around to a video I've been meaning to create, and I wanted to discuss drying your wetsuit correctly. I have laid out 3 wetsuits before you all. It's a beautiful morning, got a beautiful light coming in, hopefully it's okay for the camera, and I just wanted to talk about different hangers, why I think this is the greatest drying wetsuit tool there is, and why you should get one. And in order to explain why it's so great, I want to talk about some previous wetsuits. So I've got 2 of my older wetsuits here, one that is really old and you can see it's definitely seen better days. When it comes to drying your wetsuit, there's definitely wrong ways to do it better, and now I've learned a real great way. When you buy your wetsuit from a surf shop or so, you're probably going to get a hanger that it came on or something. Now this is great to display them on racks and, you know, see them in the shop, but when it comes to drying, this is a terrible idea. The hanger here, you've got really narrow shoulder pads, and basically you've gone for your surf, you've dunked your wetty, and it's wet and you want it to dry in the shade now. So basically if you use the hanger, I'm just going to pop this in for you so you can see what I mean. Hanging it up is a real bad idea. You're going to be stretching out your neck seals and basically creating unnecessary strain on your wetsuit. So if I can feed this here correctly right now, which of course I'm fumbling. So I've got my hanger on. Now you can imagine, if you will, a wetsuit that has just been rinsed is full of water. There's a lot of extra weight going on. Now you've got this hanger stretching the seals around, and you can see these seals have really had it. I used to hang my wetsuit in this way when I was sort of starting out, and don't do that because you're ruining these awesome seals that are around your neck, putting unnecessary strain here on the shoulders, and you're basically stretching out the neoprene. So not a good idea, and it's definitely not the way to do it. Now I had seen, and this is often regarded as the correct way, and it is a far better way to dry your wetsuit, is through the middle of a hanger. So this is just one I've grabbed. You'd probably use something a little bit more sturdier and thicker. So if I just feed this through for you so you know what I'm talking about. So you've gone for your surf, dunked your wetty in the bucket, you know, given a good rinse, and you're gonna hang it here on the hanger inside out or whichever way. Now, this is better. It is definitely not the wrong way to do it, but it still incurs a few issues. Now, if you look really carefully on this one, you can see all these stretch marks along the belly and the lower sort of stomach region here where it's always been hung. Now, probably it's more of a cosmetic issue than actually causing any problems, but still it's creating unnecessary strain on the neoprene and a point that the you know, that stress is sort of being created and stretching out your wetsuit. The other issue is you can only really dry one side of your wetsuit, so either the inside or the outside at a time. So not a wrong way to do it, but now there is a better way. This guy here, this is from Ocean and Earth. At the moment, it is the only surfing brand I've seen that creates such a hanger. I know diving companies or divers will be laughing at me because this has probably been widely used in their world. But as I can see, Ocean and Earth are the only ones, well, that I've found anyways, that sort of have a surfing focused hanger here. Basically, it is a glorified hanger. This guy here, you got a button, opens out, and now you've got these really wide shoulder pads with gaps in the hanger to allow air circulation. You're going for your surf, dunked your wetsuit, given it a rinse, and now you come back and you put the wetsuit into the hanger. This hanger is great because you can see now there's no unnecessary stretch around the neck. There's no weight being put on it. These wide pads are opening up the wetsuit and also creating space in the torso here to allow airflow through the wetsuit. You're actually essentially drying both sides. It's going to be a little tricky to see because it's quite dark, but you're going to be able to dry both the inside and the outside at the same time. So this hanger really allows a set and forget method. After a surf, I find myself now giving it a rinse. I will then flip it the right way around, put the hanger on as I just did, hang it up in a shady spot, and it's a set and forget. I can leave it there for however long. I'll come to the wetsuit and both sides will be dry in one hit. You can just set it, forget it, it will do the job. Highly recommend this product. I had it gifted to me, and at first I was like, oh yeah, cool, but now I've realized the versatility in it, and I would highly recommend all surfers using wetsuits to get out and grab one. This is not a sponsorship or anything like that. This is just purely something I think that's really handy and would help many surfers out there. Taking care of your wetsuit's really, really important. Drying it correctly is just as important. We want to get the most we can out of our good suits, and this is a really effective way to do that. So you can see the degradation in these ones because of the methods that I had used, and this should really help reduce that and keep a wetsuit living a lot longer. So thank you very much for checking out my video. I hope that helps you guys in drying your wetsuits correctly yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.